Hello rogues and alchemists, this is Godfrey with a disclaimer. My alchemist has been dabbling in ender pearl fusion as a means to create power. Do not try this at home. This reckless practice of energy generation can result in dimensional instability. Fate is known for pushing the laws of nature to the breaking point and has nearly pushed this world to oblivion. Only by temporal warping to a time before the disaster were we able to survive. So please, to avoid dimensional duplication or creating a cursed mirror universe, I beseech you, use a safer power source.
Hello fellow rogues and alchemists, and welcome to another episode of Survival Stories 3. In the previous episode, we're working on the Enderman containment center behind us to harvest their pearls. In this episode, we're going to be improving our creeper spawner and get that sucker up to full capacity. Get ready to have an adventure, everyone. Sit back, relax, and welcome to another of my survival stories. You might be wondering why I'm inside the creeper pit. Well, I need a lot more XP. And I would like to up our mana production. Now, that being said, we're actually capped off. This has never happened before. I came upstairs and the TNT were exploding in here, which means they weren't being absorbed. And I thought that something was happening, but it turns out this system, for the first time ever, it's full. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 full mana pools right here. But one thing I noticed for a while is that the on-off switch for this hasn't been working right. We haven't been able to put this at full capacity because it's not deep enough for us to put cursed earth under both of the creeper spawners. So this thing's really only running at half capacity, and that's just not going to cut it for me. It's been needing fixing for a while, and since we can now afford to make diamond dollies, I've gone ahead and done so. And we've taken out the creeper spawners for the moment. I also remembered to unhook the trash can this time, so when I destroy the spike, it doesn't get sucked into the hopper and destroyed like happened to me last time. So it's not fun. In fact, I might just pick up that vacuum hopper. There we go. Now we need to start the fun task of lowering the floor here. Now, one thing that was kind of nice about this go-around is that this time we have better tools. Actually, that can stay. You stay there. And you stay there. There we go. Because this stuff isn't so bad, the sky stone. But the obsidian crystal, that stuff takes a few days to mine up. But we got the tear shatter now, baby. Well, oh. And that... This makes life so much easier. Oh my gosh. About done here. We'll get this floor down. Then what I'll do is just wire her up and plop the spawners back in there. Now I need to wire that in such a way that the lights actually light this thing. So I guess for purposes of tests, we want these gone so we can find out if we're actually lighting this.
So I'm going to want to do a different lighting solution. I love how the green looks, but I don't know if the green lights will ever be enough to light this whole thing. So instead, I'm going to try using this. An inverted light. Now I'm hoping that I can place these against walls, and I'm hoping that I can place them flush against the block. So they're going to require power, and they're going to require a redstone signal, and it would be really sweet if I could color them. Only one way to find out, and that's to make them. Now, I have pretty much everything. I see. What kind of glass is it required? Quite clear, or is it normal glass would work too? Okay, great. Stone light. Let's just grab one for now. And can I place this against the wall? Let's just go... Oh, that's neat. That's tiny. That's quite bright. That's visibly bright. And it's kind of sexy because it's so small. I do like that. Oops. Oops. Stop breaking things, Fade. Boop. Hello, Enderman. How are you doing today? So, I need to make a wireless power solution. And you know what that means. Anytime we have to go wireless, I need to harvest your ability to teleport. So thank you again for your donation. It's not unethical, it's science. That should be enough. So what we're going to do is make some wireless transceivers using the slice and splice. The Enderman's head. We're going to cram some circuitry up inside his brain there and turn it into a chip. Just so we can light our base. Oh, it's so messed up. Might as well transform all of that into solarium because we're going to need a good amount of it. I'll probably need more by the time this is done. I need to make 5 of these. Five of these chips. So we need 10 of those. Yeah, we'll have enough. Okay, might as well get this started here. We'll let it borrow our axe. Take this. 1, 2. Vibrant alloy and those. And before you know it, Ender resonator. Now we're going to make 4 more of these. Now, the reason is these need to be powered, and I don't want to run wires to them. So we're going to make them wireless. But we need something that will actually transmit power wirelessly. That's where this guy comes in. And then we're going to make this. There we go. Boom. Wireless charger. So I'm not sure how far this shoots. And it doesn't have any interface at all. Just... Okay. Well, that's that thing, I guess. And I'm going to make another 4. And then we'll be able to wire up our lights. I'll get these brain chips created and we'll take a look and see if this light is powerful enough to keep that spawner from spawning. If it is, I think I'll implement them into Enderman's spawner chamber as well. It's so wrong. But they already hate me because I'm harvesting them. I might as well light the place up with lights using their craniums for power. It's fine, it's fine. We got a little bit of fungus growing into ductwork, and we have a little bit of dimensional leakage coming over here. Oh good, looks like our ender pearls are done growing out there. I'll have to remember to pick those later. We got the lights all wired. And they're looking pretty awesome here. Managed to keep the green in. That's chiseled emerald. They're not explosive proof, but everything else is. And they'll be in water down here. So I don't think that'll be a problem. Now this here. This is the part that scares me. This is where the spawners need to go. I gotta be careful not to make it too dark right here, and I gotta get this cursed earth underneath them. So, okay, let's do this. This is scary because they're like the only mob that can destroy their own spawner, you know? Okay, put that there. Put that there. Break that. Break that. Oh, I gotta hurry. I don't know if this is gonna start being nasty or not. Oh boy, I should not be in here. Should not be in here right now. Okay. Alright. I'm glad these are really bright lights. Oh gosh, this is not a good feeling right now, I have to say. Not a good feeling. Oh jeez, sounds. Don't do that, sounds. Okay, so we have to update this water. And get out of here. Oh. Nice. Okay. I just need to close off this section here. I hope I never have to go in there again. Look how bright that is. That is awesome. That is really super bright. Now we turn that off. That's weird. Why is it so bright in there still? Seems... Let's see if that stops it from spawning now. Oh, and are we actually getting stuff is a question. Oh. That's a prop. Ah. Right. Reattach that. So right now it's lit. And nothing's happening. Which is good. Green light's on. Now when we do that, red light turns on. Well, it's strange. It's light glitching. It's, you can see in there, but I don't think it's actually lit. It's definitely spawning things at a higher rate, so that thing's going crazy.
But I am super excited that it's working. And kind of in a weird way, I like the light glitch because I actually get to see inside this thing now. The final thing I'm going to do today in regards to optimizing this is only doing stuff if we're chunk loaded. So we're going to create this chunk loader. We'll grab 2 of them. And I have no idea what this looks like. Let's put it... It's not really a good place for this. Show lasers. Well, no, that's kind of perfect the way it is, to be honest. These machines won't be covered by that. Might bury it in the ground. That's what I'll do. I'll bury you down here. Perfect. Perfect. Slime chunk is in there. Very good, okay. And we can hide those lasers. There. There. Just keep those on our hotbar. We got so many ender pearls now, we can just... There we go. Those tiny little spot chunk loaders. Oh, that's cool. Whoops. So that's... Oh, jeez, I placed this in like the absolute worst position I possibly could have. Alright, so we got these all chunk loaded here. I found out that I have this our spawner set up in about the silliest way possible here when it comes to chunk loading. If we look at this, we're like in the middle of like 9 different chunks here. And particularly this silo right here is perfectly on the corner of 4 chunks. I mean, that's beautiful. But we got everything loaded in. Whoops. And so this guy is just going to continue to grind away at the Enderman, give us what we need. And I think we are good for today. As the sun sets, we're going to call this an episode for today. Thank you so much for watching. Soon we're going to have XP tanks as pillars for our base. It's going to look awesome. We'll see you in the next episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the little bell to get notifications on our channel. Check out Sassy Rogue on the other side. She's doing her vanilla Let's Play. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.
Oh! Sassy?
I'm fine. It's a good idea. I'm going to leave you here, okay? I'm going to leave you here.